Hi, this is Karen from Cardio Golf, and we're going to do a flexibility routine, flexibility mobility for golfers. We're using the Cardio Golf Fit Slope. If you don't have this item, then you will just have to modify, but we sell all our equipment at cardiogolf.com. I'm also going to use a cushion for my knees, so if you have a mat, that might help as well. So this first exercise, if you need cushion for your knee or something, get on all fours. Lay the tops of your feet flat, keep your belly pulled in, and you are just going to go into a cat pose, really rounding your upper back and then arching your back like a cow. So we call this cat-cow. It's a yoga specific exercise, but it's great to get spinal mobility, and this is good for golfers. So really try to round that upper back and then try to arch your back, look up. Round your upper back and then arch. So you're trying to move your spine, hook your elbow to the outside of your knee, and then walk your hand around and hook your hand against the slope. And then from here, we're doing a little spinal rotation. So we're gonna do this dynamically at first, switching side to side, hooking your elbow and reaching for the back of the slope. And you're trying to keep your knees together as you do this and get some spinal mobility going. Rotation. Try to keep your shoulders down. Try to reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling and twist and breathe. Relax and then try to twist a little bit more and then go to the other side. You're holding, you're keeping your knees. So we'll turn around again. And if your knees are okay, you might not need a cushion for your knees, but my knees are super bony. So get back into all fours. And then from here, reach one hand out a little bit, and then you're just gonna thread the needle. So your palm is facing upward, and you're going to sit into your heels and do a nice stretch. Feel this in your shoulder, in your low back, and then come back up. So you'll see the first part we do mobility, where you're actually moving dynamically, and then the last couple, very difficult for you, then you need to work on stretching out your shoulders and your low back. This is super easy, then it means then you might need to work on flexibility in another area. You want to be balanced. From here, come on up and then stand on one side of the slope. If you don't have the slope, you're just standing on a flat surface, and reach your arms, and you're doing some arm circles. So you can see I'm trying to angle myself to the slope. I mean, you could do this like this, but to make it more golf-like, go ahead and get into your golf posture, especially if you had a driver, you would be tilted like this, you wouldn't be straight. And then circle those arms one direction for 8 to 10 repetitions. You're trying to get mobility in those shoulders while you're keeping your body stable. Go ahead and just cross your arms, and then you're twisting your upper body separately from your lower body. So this would be an okay exercise, but for golf, try to rotate your shoulders around your spine in both directions. If you want to make this more golf-like, go ahead and get into your golf posture, look down at where a ball would be, and then twist that upper body separately from the lower body. Keeping that head centered and turning your shoulders around your spine. You're not moving your head side to side. So this time, we'll turn around and do that same exercise on the down slope. So this represents the downswing, and this would represent the follow through. But you're just trying to twist through that upper body. Try not to use your hips at the same time. So try to twist your upper body independently from your hips. Keeping that head super centered. Using the ground to stay stable. Obviously your hips are going to be moving, but you don't want to be unstable like this. You should feel that in your obliques and your hips as well. Go ahead and lay down on your back. Getting up and down is part of the workout. And then you are just going to twist your lower body and then lay on your back like this. And so place both hands on top of each other, stack your arms, try to keep your lower body stable, and you're opening your upper back independently from your hips. So try to lay your shoulders open flat without letting your hips pop up like this. So keep your knee on the slope, keep your knee on the ground, and just open up that book, hinging arm on top of the other. Lay my head flat and then open up that chest and back. So one side is always tighter than the other. That's very typical because we favor one side. This is my tighter side. You can see my knee is tending to fly up, so I gotta really concentrate on trying to keep that knee down as I open the chest and back. So I'm not as good on this side as I was on the other side. So maybe I'll do a few more repetitions on this side. And that's how you get balance. Part of the workout, just coming up, turning around, doing it super light and airy. Get back on all fours. And then from here, put one hand behind your head. Try to push your head back. Try not to push your head down. And then from here, take your elbow to your opposite elbow and then open up that chest and back. We'll do a little T-spine rotation. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So you can see there's a theme here. Your lower body stays separate as your upper body rotates, and vice versa. Elbow and twist open, stabilizing that lower body and really using your T-spine, your thoracic spine, to open up. Hold that last one for a beat. And then rest it in a child's pose. From here, you're gonna sit on the slope again. Move your cushions out of the way and spread your feet out. Hinge from your ankles so that your toes are up off the floor. Use your arms to stabilize your upper body, and then twist your knees from side to side. So specifically, trying to move the hips independently from your upper body. So you could do this on the floor. The slope just adds a little bit of a different angle. And then we use the slope for uphill and downhill lies to work on our golf swing. So it's just a great tool for golfers. That last couple repetitions, you could put your ankle on top of your knee and hold it for a little bit longer. You'll feel a big stretch that way. And then twist and do the other side. If the one side is tighter, hold it for a few more seconds. So these workouts are to give you a guide and show you the exercises, and then you can modify them for your fitness level. So this is challenging, but you're gonna sit, and then one ankle is on the slope and the other one is like this. So your hips are both, those knees and legs are at 90-degree angles. You can just see I'm putting my foot on top of the slope. So it's actually giving me a little bit more internal hip rotation. And then I'm gonna reach for my thigh, add a little upper body rotation. Again, switch positions. I'm using the cushion for my knee again. And now I'm in a modified runner's lunge like this. And I'm just gonna add some upper body rotation. So you can see all these exercises could be done on the floor, but the slope adds a different element. Because it's angled, you're just working a little bit of a different angle, works those muscles differently. That's great. Pop up here, and then just do a few back swings, really trying to turn your upper body over the resistance of your lower body. And then do a few down swings, trying to twist your hips independently from your upper body. So imagine if you did a few minutes of flexibility, mobility exercises every day. It would really help your golf swing, loosen up those muscles, help you swing better.